So my first question was if you can describe where you were feeling before the program and some of the biggest changes that you're feeling after having gone through a majority of the program.
So before Flex and Pain, I know I talked about how I was like lacking in discipline, um, scrolling on my phone a lot, consistency with my art and fitness practice, and then running thoughts. So I will say like my consistency with like art and fitness has gotten a lot better. I think that one has, well, n not just that, running thoughts as well, but discipline has been better, but I still have my little relapse, of like scrolling on my phone. Um, I will say I think the thing that I've noticed the most is I'm not having running thoughts, like hardly out, like other than like within the holiday week, but aside from that, um, like my running thoughts, I would let them like overwhelm me to the point where I would just not do anything. Um, prior to Flex and Paint and now with all of the, like techniques and strategies you've given us, I've really just learned to just like breathe, just pick one of the things I'm thinking about, do it, and then I'm able to kind of like push through the rest of, my day. But
Yeah,
I think honestly, I really do think that the morning pages and the night pages have helped the most with the running thoughts. Like I get them all out in the morning or at night. It I think it's helped a lot with that for
awesome.
sure.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear it for sure. And
Hmm.
can you tell me more about how things felt before you joined? Like what level of fitness consistency you felt like you had, or like things that just didn't feel quite right?
Um, I'm not so like definitely not new to the gym, but um I was maybe like my I was maybe going, I'm just gonna say like maybe 5 times a month just because I couldn't find the motivation to go. I don't know when that happened. I don't know why. It just, I don't know. I just lost the motivation to go. Um, so for like months, I wasn't able to make it really consistently. Um, and of course, that was very frustrating because I was like, well, I do enjoy going to the gym, so why am I not pushing myself to go? It was just, I don't know where I was at the time. But again, having like the community um has helped a lot. Like
Yeah,
I really enjoy seeing everybody's progress. I enjoy seeing the wins. It like helps me, like you mentioned, oh, I wanna say what my win is today, So
totally.
um yeah.
Yeah. I was going to ask what element of the program do you think helped instill the biggest change for you? Like what elements gave you that change? And it sounds like community for you, or
I think um yeah, I think community is the biggest one. Like I almost it almost feels like working as a team
Mhm.
and I really enjoy that. It's really hard when I don't have, especially like I don't have too many people around me. Like my friends are not big fitness people. One of my really good friends, we both are very like, if it's like I really want a giant bowl of ice cream right now. Oh my God, me too. Let's go. We do that together and not one of us is like, no, maybe we should go not do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Um, so that can be really difficult. Um, but yeah, it can be hard when I don't have people around who are on the same, wavelength as I am. But so I think that's why I like this so much, is
awesome.
because everybody here is in the same, yeah, like they want to work on their fitness, they want to work on their art. So
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Can you describe a little bit like why that change is important to you? Like why you are motivated with fitness and art and all of these other practices that you're building?
Well, like fitness is something that I just genuinely want to have in my life.
Hmm.
Um, art, I've always done art. I've been doing art since I was little. So I graduated art school and I was doing like commission work
Hmm.
after that. And it got to a point where I got really tired of it, which is really unfortunate because art is like that's like my baby and it's my dream in a sense. Like I wanted to be a character designer. But I got tired of it and it got to a point where I didn't even want to do art anymore. And so I was trying to find other things to do. And that's kind of how I fell into doing like permanent makeup. It kind of um helps like scratch that itch, I guess.
Yeah.
Um, then with doing that and not doing art for so long, I was like, I really miss it, but I didn't really have too much of that push to do it again. It was like with the gym, it's like I miss it a lot. I would try to draw, but it just wasn't working out for me. Um, so I think having like um people in the same going through the same thing. I guess it's like you're not alone. You know what I mean? It like it can be very helpful to kind of take a moment and realize, okay, it's not just you. Um, I don't know. Did that answer your question? I feel like I was
Yeah.
rambling.
Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. I was going to
Okay.
ask, my next question was around, like, to me, I feel like I have a clear picture of what you enjoy, but like what
Mm.
elements of the program did you enjoy the most? Or it could be whatever you got the most like value out of, you think, or both.
Well, it kind of sucks because I don't want to say just like the like morning pages or the night pages,
It's totally
but I think
valid. Yeah.
yeah, I think for me that really did like work the most. Like it was, I found use of it the most. Like body scanning, I get it and I understand it, but I know that's something that's still like hasn't it's clicked, but not I'm not fully there yet.
Mhm.
But to me the pages are like my favorite thing for
Yeah.
sure.
That's
Yeah.
great to hear. Yeah.
I think the like I guess the body scanning being present, like really being more aware of being present. I kind of before was just going like through my day to day, just not really thinking about much. And then now I'm a lot more, um, I'm just more present. Especially at work, I'm grabbing this cup, I'm making the supplements feel a certain way or something.
Mhm.
It's really interesting to be like aware in that way. It's
Yeah.
not something I've like thought about. And then also when I'm doing like permanent makeup. Um, yeah.
That's great. Yeah. I think it adds like a vibrancy to life that's really satisfying.
Yeah, I agree. It's
Very
it's
good.
made me a very like I don't know, like, I don't want to keep saying aware, but I am. I'm like aware. It's I don't really know how to explain it. Um, yeah.
Yeah. That's great. That's great. Can you provide any specifics like about your outcomes or like now how you kind of go about your day? You were talking about how you feel more present, but like talking about how your routines have changed or how much
Mhm.
more fitness consistency you're seeing or anything like that.
Um, so again, as far as like with the pages, the pages help with my like the running thoughts. So if I get it down in the morning, then
Mhm.
I'm able to go throughout my day without thinking about just like everything that maybe I need to do or isn't necessarily like important, but I'm still thinking about it, and it just kind of ruins my day.
Mhm.
Um, I've learned a lot to like, I know I mentioned that before that like if I went to the gym and I was tired and I didn't get like a full workout in, I would feel really frustrated about that. Um, and I wasn't being very kind to myself. I would say taking that's another thing that I took away from it is really to be kind to myself. Um, like how you said, would you treat your friend this way? That resonated like so hard, like the most with me. So I think about that a lot. And there was a day where I was too tired. I didn't really want to be at the gym, but I went, I did like a few exercises and then I left and I was okay with that. I was just like, I made it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Um, let's see, what else did I have here? I know in the past I've asked you like what motivated you to join, but could you
hmm
rehash like what motivated you to want to join the program and work with me here?
Your content, for one, like I enjoyed how you talked about um connecting like fitness with art.
Mhm.
That what did you guys say it was body
Yeah, like a form of embodiment or
but
body
yeah,
awareness. Yeah.
exactly. And so when you were talking about that and when I just it was something that I think this is when I was like, I want to get back into art and I
Mhm.
really want to focus on fitness. And then your videos kind of, you know, I was seeing more of that and I was like, maybe that's what I need, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you just need like a little push, a little community.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really what motivated. I mean, like your videos were um I was like excited about it. I was like,
Yeah,
this sounds really cool. I've never heard of
awesome.
this. So
Definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, very cool. And it's been good. I've been really happy to have the chance to work with you and everybody else so far. So glad that we were
Yeah.
able to put the community together.
Yeah, I think it's a really great program, honestly.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
awesome.
sorry, I feel like I could write something better for you. Like, I have a hard
No,
time
no
speaking,
worries.
but
I immensely do appreciate you wanting to come on camera and talk about it. So
Mhm.
yeah. I was gonna ask as well, like, were are there any elements of the program that you didn't enjoy?
No, honestly, I enjoyed like every part of it.
Okay,
I have nothing where I'm like, you could have done this better.
gotcha.
Um, yeah.
Cool. What are you most motivated to work on next?
I really want to share more like art. I think that's something I've been thinking about. I really enjoyed when I did that.
Mhm.
I don't know. I get such like serotonin when I see your work. So I'm like, maybe I could do that too. So,
Yeah,
um, yeah, I think I'm gonna push myself to share, do, do more, even if it's just sketches, but
yeah,
share more. Yeah.
totally. That's great to
hmm
hear. And I think so much of that again comes down to like identity reframing and being comfortable and getting over that like hurdle of sharing stuff or whatever hang up it may be. Just being out of the habit of it. Hard to say.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, very cool. And then let's see. I think that's pretty much it. I feel like I have one more thought here that I wrote down and I don't think it makes sense. I wrote, can you describe the issues or sensations you were going through that motivated you to join? But I think we kind of already covered that. So
Yeah. hmm Um, just, I guess like, I just wasn't happy
mhm.
or as happy as I could have been. I feel like I could have been, you know what I mean? I feel like I was missing something. And and I just didn't know how to get there. And then that's when you came out with a program and I was like, "Hello, this is it. This is exactly what I'm looking for." So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm very glad to hear that it's been helping you out. So
It has for sure.
cool. All right. Well, that's pretty much all that I had.
hmm
If you have any other thoughts or anything else you want to chat about, I think again, I'll probably just like splice some stuff together.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. That was
Yeah.
so rambly.
No, you were great. I think again, like my content brain is like I'm probably gonna cut out like a lot of it
hmm
just to make it palatable for someone who's like, if they want to watch it, they're not gonna watch.
Quick,
I don't even know how long we've been on this call. Like,
right?
that's like, are they gonna sit through 30 minutes? Probably not. So,
No, not even a little bit. Um, I think the only thing I did want to say was I did my upper body um with what you suggested And because I haven't worked chest and worked shoulders for so long,
Mhm.
I think, I don't know, something really like clicked in my brain. I was just like, I don't know if it was the piece that I was at, like feeling, or um, maybe where I was like, wow, no, I did actually need to work these areas. And it just felt, I don't know, it felt different that day. And I really enjoyed it. So,
Yeah.
yeah, instead of focusing on just like all back, I was doing, what you suggested. And I really enjoyed it. So I think it made it actually better. Like, I think that's what made me want to be like, I can't wait to go back and do upper body again. So,
Totally. It's kind of
mhm.
cool when we find a little spot where we're like, "Ooh, I haven't actually been hitting this muscle that hard." And it's like
Hmm.
you have a huge potential that you can grow. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because when I told you I didn't care about my shoulders, and then I was in class and we were working shoulders, I was like, wow, there's nothing going on here at all. It was so hard. And then I was doing lateral raises yesterday or the day before,
Mhm.
and I was like, wow, he was right.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's been good.
Great. Yeah. And I'm glad to be part of the journey to get everything even. Good muscle
Hmm.
balance for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All thanks to you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, and you're doing the work, which is important.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But
Very
yeah,
cool. Okay. Well, thanks so much, London. I really appreciate
yeah,
it.
of course.
Okay. I'll
Anytime.
let you go. Have a good rest
All
of your
right.
night.
Thanks. You too.